name's Lee. This is pronunciation workshop with Paul Gruber. This lesson will American TH sounds, unvoiced TH, and voiced TH. This is one of my favorite areas because you correctly produce TH sound. It will significantly improve the way you speak English. Other video will also rest about voice T sound. Now, except for maybe a few languages, English is one of the only languages in the world that has TS sound when the tongue comes out and between the teeth. And it may have different sound because its sound probably not exist in the own language. That's why you don't think you this sound most like another sound of the T or the S. So instead of say word like thumb, my thumb is my thumb is coming out. My thumb, you will say thumb or thumb, and your tongue is not come out. That's not correct. If you make mistake like this, you need to speak over and over again. There is a good chance people not going to understand you. I have found some people in different countries of the world find the idea of sticking out the tongue by speak to be rude or fancy, even if it produces TS sound. I want you to understand this how American English must become comfortable with if you wish to speak well. To produce TS sound correctly, you need to first stick the tongue out between the teeth and bite down to say then blow. This creates air friction. The sound comes from the air friction should be loud. Keep the tongue flat and maintain the easy flow of air. And not say a little bit, I'm saying way out. And when you're practicing to get new feeling. TS sound comes from the air and the friction that you hear and should be somewhat loud. Like that. If like most people maybe work a little bit, but just me, I know to do it. Others might never produce TS sound like or speak English clear and beautiful because they have to do that. Look at the mirror and watch the mouth or tongue. Maintain the average flow like that. I know this makes very strange, uncomfortable too, but soon you get correct and the small change going to improve English. Now the TS sound is a friction sound and not loud other speak sound. Therefore Americans speak straight the mouth. You don't need to realize do that. This makes the sound come out clear. Let me show you what I mean. Let's add the word thumb. Practice and practice the word 2 bit. 1, 2. Thumb. Like that. Is that now how long how did the TS sound? Thumb. It's not good and just produce tongue between the teeth and say TH word like this thumb. You see that my tongue came out but never any affliction. That's not good. You must stretch out the TS sound and hear the affliction. Thumb like that. Practice some word between TS sound first at the beginning of the word. Here we go. Thanks. Thick. Thunder. Thursday. Think. Now the middle of the word. Anything. Bath mat. Toothpick. Athletic. Mouse watch. Now the end of the word. Bath. North. Beneath. Fourth. Sound. Voiced TS. To make a voiced TS sound, all you have to do is take TS sound that show you and just air voicing. That's the voice TS. It should be a strong vibration with the flow and the tongue. That that go over some voice TS sound. The first several words are some of most commonly used English, and yet they should only voice and only tongue coming through the teeth. First, at the beginning of the word, the, like the book, that house, they came over, them, give them water, there it is, this is my nose, those boys are good, these are my parents. And another good way of practicing was by going around the room and name everything you see. You can add TS word, for example, the chair, that window, those books, this door, like that. Then go around and bought some clothing, like that shoes, this watch, the fit. Okay, that's maybe helpful. Let's look at the voice TS in the middle of the word. Clothing. My tongue come out of the middle of the word. TS sound. Push down. Clothing. Leather. Same thing. Strong vibration. Leather. Mother. Another. Weather. Northern. At the end of the word, smooth. Believe or not, TSL is smooth. Its voice, more speak correctly, is smooth. With the unvoiced TS, but its voice smooth. Bathe. The word bath is a noun with unvoiced TS. When it change into a verb, to bathe, now change to A sound and the TS is voiced. Bathe, like bathing suit. Breathe, same thing. Breath is a noun. Take a breath, unvoiced, and change into a verb. Now the vowel change become breathe. I am breathing. It's voice TS. Let's do some practice and unvoiced TS sound. Repeat after me. This and that. A tablecloth. Winter clothing. Athens, Greece. That's the one. The skin is smooth. 30 days notice. A famous author. Here and there. Volunteers. Thread the needle. A thoughtful gift. Thunder and lightning. Thumbs up. Thelma arrived in town last Thursday. I'm having trouble threading the needle. I need 33 thick thermometers. The thing they like best about Athens is the weather. This thrilling novel was written by a famous author. He's going to be through with his work at 3:30. Now and then, she likes to buy new clothing. They thought they were going to the northern Spain. Which tablecloth shall we use for the party? That was the 31st feature to open. Now, I'd like to talk about T-A-R plants with a combination of T-S sound and R sound, like the word thrin or throw. When producing, I want to be aware that the R is the strongest sound at the plant and the louder than the T-S, just like we talked about in the first section. So when you see we begin with T-S-R, first make the T-S and then strongly push out the R. Let's practice with me. Thread the needle, throw the ball. Throat, my throat is sore. A thrilling ride. Three more days. Threw, yesterday he threw the ball. Throne, the king sits on a throne. Okay, now we'll go over this reading program. It has many TS and might be difficult. Very good paragraph to practice this sound. May want to do this a number of times. Keep the eye and my mouth and notice how often my tongue comes out. Try to do the same thing. Here we go. Nurse Thatcher was thankful it was Thursday. She knew that on Thursday she had to deliver 33 boxes of thermometers to the North American Athletic Club. They thought that thermometer was necessary for testing the hydrotherapy bath. This was thought to benefit the athlete with arthritis. The athletic trainers require authorization to provide hydrotherapy to the youth athlete on the 3 bulletin boards with thumbtacks throughout the athletic club. Rather than risk the health of the athlete, they thoroughly checked the thousands of thermometers to ensure their worthiness. Otherwise, they needed to be thrown away. Very good. I hope that was too bad. As I say, excellent paragraph to practice. It should be you few time to practice. Okay, now as all English crazy language and all to be exception. Here are the few TS exceptions that I'd like to point out. Although the next name the spell with TS, they are pronounced as T sound. Like that. There was Thomas, Thompson, Teresa, Thailand, Thames, at the river, Esther, and time was spy. Okay, now we'll take a moment to talk about the T sound. The T sound is unvoiced sound, like the name Tom or TV. If you add voicing to T when you get the D, remember first section? I want to tell about American pronunciation, like to make easy. So if a letter T form between two vowel sound voice, so we call it middle of vowel, the T is pronounced as D if the whole word is voiced. This is very easy and make here 3 paragraphs. Water, water, T from D, whole word is voiced. Water, I want water. Better, better, she's feeling better. Butter become butter. Please pass the butter. It's super simple, so now we know that the saying the poem with me, all the T are pronounced as D because all become vowel. Betty bought a bit of better butter. But she, this butter is the. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Betty butter bitter butter. But she, this butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.